Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome to Serendipity Art. My name is Angela, and I am very glad that you are here. If you are coming back, thank you for supporting my channel. And if you're new, I hope you find something that you like and you stay, that everybody is safe and staying healthy during this moments that we're going through. And I really appreciate all your sweet comments. I try to report, uh, comment back. So today is Technique Thursday. Yay! We're going to do a technique or some tips or things that I have seen, learned, or come up with. Not always there are my ideas. Some of them I seen in other platforms, others they're old techniques, but I thought this one I've been using it a lot. And I thought I want to share it with you so you can use your stash, because my whole purpose of this series is that you use what you have and try to uh, improvise without spending an arm and a leg, because everything is, and especially now that we don't have stores open, it's kind of a hassle. Well, today's technique or tip is how to make your own three-dimensional words, letters, titles using different medias. I'm going to use this as an example, and this has come very trendy. And thickers lately come in foam with glitter. And if you look at here, there are different color, and then they put here a different color, or they can be white, or they can be in colors. There's many, many examples. If you're going to buy these, not in Tuesday morning, they can cost you $5 to $6 in scrapbook.com or any other stores, Joanne, Michael's. If you're lucky enough and you have a Tuesday morning, maybe you can find it at $2.49, so. Or I found some in Walmart. So always keep your eye open, because I found this one in Walmart for $2, $1.97. So I'm going to show you some ways that how you can do some of these 3D using different supplies. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is, I love this prism from Spellbinders. It comes in this little box. And right now, Spellbinder is not paying me for this, but they have this machine for $10. It's available. They're having their warehouse sale, and it's $10. And that's how I bought this last year. I think this is a $39.99, and you can find it for $10. And it's awesome for those, the pressure that it has for those thin dies are amazing. And if you don't want to bring out your big machine, you can use this one. So we're going to use that. And I will put the link below. Like I say, I don't get any from it, but if you're interested, it's a very easy, affordable, very heavy duty machine that comes with it. And it comes with different plates. It comes with a base plate that you can see. I use it wrong and already. It comes with the B plate that is an embossing. And then you get the rubber mat, and you get the cutting plate. This is the one that you should be cutting. So you get 4 different cutting pads. We're gonna use some phone. I prefer the one with adhesive, because I'm gonna show you a little tip about it. And you can find these in the Dollar Tree. You can use non-adhesive one. I'm using cardstock, and this cardstock is 65 pounds. And then I have some glitter paper here too. I have some Heidi Swapp foil, but you can use any kind of foil that you have. I am gonna use some Nouveau glitter gilding flakes. I haven't opened this. I opened my gold one and I didn't bring it because you opened this and it kind of go poof. So a little bit goes a long way. So I put it in this tin and then I put it in a Ziploc blah blah. I can't talk today. Some scissors, some glue, and I love my Nuvo glues. This is the large pen, the one that has the big tip. There's the medium that has the medium tip. I haven't used this one, and I'm gonna use the Nuvo clear drying craft glue. So we're gonna use those. If you need to cut, I usually use my handy dandy Tonic Studio guillotine. And we're going to use 2 dies, and I am going to use this Conqueror 9 that is called, what's the name of this one? Hey There. Hey There. We're going to use that one from Conqueror 9. It's one of the ones that I got recently in my birthday haul. And we're going to use the thank you from Alter New that it's here. So those 2 dies. Okay, so let's do the easy one first. Let's say we want to give dimension to cardstock. I'm going to cut this cardstock a little bit here. And I'm using my scissors. And I have a little trash can near. So I am going to, the good thing about this is that it has this little thing that you just twist. And your machine if your surface is glass or a surface that will attach to. You open the 2 doors. And you see it's there. It's firm. It's compact. So the first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use my plates. And I am going to use my plate number 8A. I am going to put my die. And the die I want to use, it is Hello. And I will put it there. I will put the paper, and I think this paper is a little too short. So we're going to cut a bigger piece. Let me just cut this here a little bit. Okay. And I am going to put it with the die facing up because this is your cutting plate. Here is where, and one tip that I do, I usually, when I am doing these, I just usually, if you get, they tend to get kind of curvy or, takes warp. I usually rotate, you see, like that. What I do the next time that I cut, I just flip this. And this machine is so nice that even this is a very detailed die. It cut fantastic. And here I'm going to get rid of that. The other thing I'm going to do with this die is, now that we're here, I am going to use my plate. I'm going to use my die. And I am going to use a piece of foam. Okay. The trick here is when you cut this, is you have a foam. If you don't have an adhesive foam, not a big deal. You can use either or. But if you have adhesive like this one, you're going to put the adhesive down. And I might have to trim this a little bit. And then you're going to put this in here. Because if you do it the other way, the word, let me just, sometimes I use a little bit of washi to kind of hold my die. You see how I put my, now I sandwich, and now I am going to put my die through. If you hear any cracking or anything, it's normal. And now you see like the die is not warping because I use the other side, and that's the way I use my plates, so they won't. And you see how well this cut. It went like butter. This machine has a really nice pressure. I love it. I used to have one that I bought in a yard sale, but it was kind of broken. And like I say, it's $10 right now in Spellbinders if you're interested. I don't want to be. So we cut a hello in foam. But if you look, this is the foam and this is the adhesive part. Okay, so we are going to cut another. I already cut one. I cut the thank you. In this one, I have to take these little thing and I cut it already because the process is the same. You just have to just take those little parts, and you can use a pick or anything, but these are so easy to get out there. So I have here, thank you, that I already cut, and I cut a couple hellos. I think there's 3 here. And now we're going to cut another hello in the glitter paper. So this is too short. Yeah, so I might have to. And this is this glitter paper is from, and you want to make sure when you're putting this that it's facing down, because you want the word to have the glitter facing up. So you're going to put your A plate, your die, the glitter side facing down. Then, since I use the other side, I kind of, you see how straight it is if you just rotate every time you cut. I'm going to put my C plate, and I am going to go through it. And no, I'm not doing any, it's very easy, and I have very weak hands, and I just love this machine. Okay, so we have a hello, and you see, and this cardstock, it's kind of thick, and it cuts like butter. I'm telling you, the pressure that this machine has is amazing. So we're not going to need the machine anymore. You just loose here this, and your machine is done. We're going to move the machine out of the way because we're not going to use it. And we're going to take the plates, put them in a safe place, and kind of organize the area so we have plenty space to work. Okay, so these are remnants. And you can use, if you want to save the little parts, the negative or of it, you can use these also like a shadow or for shakers. And all you have to do is put, the little things inside. Like, for example, if I wanted to do this and you can use this for a card, and you just put these. I will put acetate in the back. and then you can put the little E also that it's here. Oops, went somewhere. Let's see, the O has 2. So you put it in here and the other one in here. And you have the idea, and then you can use also this part. So that's another idea. I try to save as much as I can using stretching my supplies as much as I can. And like I say, if I remember, I will put the links to all of these dies in the machine here in the... Okay, so let's work with the first one. This one, to give thickness that you've seen, you want to get all these out. This one, I cut 2 of them at the same time, and you can cut even 3 of this 65 cardstock. I think I have a little... Oh, this is... but it will help me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, there's 2 here already. So you see that I have 4. Depends, you can cut 6, depends how thick you want your... And I am going to use an example of a beautiful card that it was sent to me by my beautiful friend, Tina, Crafty Beans. You see this? I don't know if this she made or she used thickers or she used the foam technique, but this is the result that you can get. Isn't this a beautiful? Thank you, Tina, for such a beautiful card. I really think you're so talented, and this is stunning, so delicate, so elegant. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do is, of course, I'm working on top of this. Hopefully my glue, yeah. I will take this one and I will put some of the glue. Some people likes to use the Siren X machine, but I like to use glue. Why? Because the glue give you time for you to kind of like wiggle and move those letters so they are aligned perfectly. Okay, so I have that one, and I am going to just take my other hello, put it on top, align it with the other one, make sure it's... You can offset if you want to put another color. You can offset it a little bit if you want a second color you put in behind, and that's perfectly fine. So I have one there. And now as you build your layers, it's going to be easier for you to connect these. I hope you guys are enjoying. And like I say, let me know below if there's something that you will like me to do, or if you have an idea of something and I may try it, because I like experimenting and doing different things. So then I am going to put the third hello in here. And like I say, there's people that put up to 6 of this together. And the glue, the wet glue, give you time for you to move and align the die cut where it's supposed to be. Okay, this little piece. Okay, there it goes. And you see how it's getting thicker, and it's not as, I'm offsetting this a little bit because I want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one more layer. So I'm putting some glue. I have a total of 5 in here. And this is a way where you can, if you have die cuts and you want to make your own words, you can do it without, you know, thinking, oh my God, I don't have a thicker that has that letter, or, oops, I pulled that, but it doesn't matter. I am going to cut this here. Hold on. That's a little, okay. So I do this, and you're just going to align it again, kind of put it in there, and then I kind of play with it. And maybe you've seen this done by other people, but I just trying to, you know, there's not a lot of people that look for things in YouTube. And maybe, I'm sorry, there's a car going on. I have somebody that is a racer, and you see how thick and not flimsy anymore. And then last but not least, you see this glitter one that I cut? I am going to put on this one. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to move here. It's just kind of hard. But all I'm doing is putting very thin. This has a very thin tip. And then you're going to put also a little bit on here so you have better way to set it. You don't have to put in every single letter, but a little bit in each letter so it give you that time for you to move your. So you're going to take this and put it on top. And there you have. If you want, I sometimes what I do, I put something heavy in top of it. Let's put my mouse in there. So I put that. While that is drying, we'll let it dry. We'll do the next one. This one, what we're going to do, I'm going to take all those little, and you see how easy. I didn't brought my pokey tool here. I should have my pokey tool, but I don't have it. So I'm using what I have in hand because I don't want this video to be 10,000 hours and you get bored and then you don't watch the video. I'm trying to make them as short as possible. Okay, so don't need these. Clean the surface. Okay, remember that we cut this. This is the area. Remember that this area is the one that has the paper. You see? This is the sticky part. So the next thing that you can do, you don't need fancy glues or any ink machine or transfer gel or anything. I am going to just cut a little piece of this foil. Okay, I hope this is big enough. Oh, they have different colors. I am so silly. They have 2 different colors in here. Okay, so I don't know if this one, you know what? We're going to do it 2 different colors. Okay, so we're going to use, you're just going to put this here. That there. This here. And that there. Okay, so I am going to roll this and put it back in the tube because I thought I have 1 color and it has 2 colors in it. You know I haven't used this, but this for my ink machine and never used it. So all you're going to do is, if you have, probably I should have a bone folder here. I'm going to use my We Are memory little, and you are going to just rub that, make sure you get every crevices, every area, and then we start removing. Here's 1, and don't throw these little pieces. Here's 2, 3, and 4. And there you have a gilded, foiled, homemade by you. And I am going to put it in here so you can see it better. You see how pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see it's thick. And if you want it thicker, you can cut this twice and make it thicker. But isn't that gorgeous? So there you go. You have that. We have made 2 techniques. Here we layer all these, and we have a beautiful glitter one and pink. So we have made 2 too far. Now there's 1 more that I want to show you, and we are going to use the thank you. Okay, this is very dainty, has a lot of, let me remove, so make sure you remove all the little parts. Okay, so this one, I'm trying to remove, there's some little pieces in here from cutting that you don't get any. Okay, Oh, I have a little one here. I have a big one here. I don't know if you can see this little pieces. Make sure your phrase or whatever you want to do, it's clean. I take this, and like I say, again, I cut this. You could cut this. I cut this with the adhesive up. And this is a very tinty one, so I'm going to try to be careful with this one. Removing the, you don't want to overstretch the foam. And sometimes what I do is I hold this here and I start removing it. And I start moving it as I okay. So there's my thank you. Okay, now we're going to play. We have foil, we have glitter, we have foiled. Oh, it's sticking to my hands. I can't get it out. Come on. Okay, so it has a little thingy in there. But it's not going to be perfect because I don't want to just... We're going to take our gilding flakes. And like I say, a little bit goes a long way. So you're just going to sprinkle this on top. Use a paper. Turn your fans off. Don't sneeze, because you're going to have this all over your place. One day I was doing this and somebody decided that it was warm, so they decide. And you will see that I'm packing a lot, and all I do is, oh, I know I didn't put any in here. All I do is this. And you just press it. You can use your little pressing thing. But what we're going to do is, this time, we are going to use a brush. Where's my brush? You can use any brush you have. You're going to go ahead and do this. Pick up your piece. Kind of like go like this. Remember, this is very delicate, so you have to be careful when you're doing this that you don't torn apart your flakes or your word. So I try to take away the flakes that I'm not using. Okay, so what I'm going to do now that I took the major part, I am going to clean my hands. Usually do this. And then I will use my paper again and put my flakes back to the little container. So that way it's not messy. Then you bring your thing back and you are going to do this with the brush. We're going to try to take the excess. And I am being careful. Like I say, this is a very word that is very delicate. So you just use, I know there's a brush for this, but I have it, but I don't know where it is right now. So Wasn't prepared enough, I guess. And then you can see that it's starting to take the form. Let me see if I find one with the bristles a little harder. You want something with the bristles? Little, where's, okay, this one should be better. Yeah. Yes. You want to use one. The one that comes for this is the bristles are a little more. And the more you do this, the more that, let me just clean this and be collecting these. Put it back there. And the adhesive I'm using here is the adhesive from the fun whatever. What is this called? Foam? That's a tongue twister. And we're almost there. And then if you want to go in the back and get those in the back, you can do that. So it will help clean your thing better. Okay. I think I did the best I could. You have to keep working it until you get all that gilding. But I just want you to have the idea. You just have to put a little more time on it. I'm holding the pieces, so okay, I think that's good. Let's just clean this mess of gilding flakes. Oops, come over here. Okay. Okay, let's put them away. I don't want a disaster. So we have foil. We have gilding flakes that's still sticking to it. And we have glitter one. So here is the 3 ways that you can make your own dimensional words. And I will put it closer so you can see it. In a frugal way without spending a lot of money and stickers. So if you enjoyed this video and you are enjoying this series, please comment below. If you have any question about the materials, let me know in the comment below. And please rate this video either thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you prefer, because it helps my channel. And again, if you have any questions, just let me comment below. Also, if you want to see something, or you want me to try something and see how we can make something that it is store-bought, but we can try to do a DIY us without spending a lot of money, let me know below. I'll try my best. And I want to thank you so, so much that you came today, Thursday, to play with me with this new tip and this new technique where you get 3 different results using foam. I didn't even have to use if you used a cardstock, you might have to use your pens, but I didn't even have to use that. Foam, glitter, and cardstock. And we use glitter, gilding, and foil, and glitter paper. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good time, that this inspire you to make your own words. So go and get all those word dies. And if you find foam, cut them. And again, don't forget that you can buy this little beauty for $10 today in Spellbinders. I will put a link below if you're interested. It's only $10. The regular retail price is $40. Like I say, I bought this last year in the spring sale because I used to have one that a friend gave me, and it broke because it was my mistake. This is very heavy duty and it cuts everything, even fabric. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for playing with me in my studio. And I hope to see you soon in another Technique Thursday. And I hope you get inspired and you put on practice this and it's helpful for you. So I'll see you next Thursday. If you want to see more ideas, and I upload for other collaborations and other videos. I'm also having my 60th birthday challenge. If you want to participate, it's so simple. Here I have 5 entry already. I'm keeping it all here, and I have awesome prizes. So they will be linked on the iCard or at the end of the video. Thank you, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye. Happy crafting.